my channel. My name is Sharifa, for those of you who don't know me. If you clicked on this video, it's because one of three things. One, you saw my picture and you were like, we have to be best friends. And I mean, that's cool if that's what you want. Or two, you are interested in nursing as a career and you want to see what it takes to get there. Or three, you have already been accepted to a nursing school, college, or program and you want to see what's in store for you. Well, I have great news. I'm something like a nursing school plug. So I can help you out with whatever you need. So just a little bit about me. Once again, my name is Sharifa. Welcome. And I am a senior nursing student.
One eternity later.
I graduate December of this year, 2018, and then I'm done. I'm out there. I'm not going back to school. No, I'm gonna go back and get my master's. Yeah, so I am a senior nursing student here in the great state of Texas, and I felt like it was time for me to share my insights, my experiences, give a couple of tips, just prepare people for the stuff that they're about to get into, because you're not ready. I promise you, you are not ready, but you're gonna have to get ready, and I'm here to help. So let's get started. I put together a list of like 6 tips, tools, what have you, about nursing school for those of you that are just getting started. For those of you who are already in nursing school, you could go ahead and give me a amen, hallelujah, high five, whatever, so I know that it's real. So 6 simple truths about nursing school as I've come to know it. Numero uno. I'm gonna be frank with you guys. This shit is hard. It's so hard. It's so hard. It's so hard that you kind of have to laugh through it. That's how hard this shit is. I was always like a really good student, like especially in high school. Like I did AP, I did what you name it, I did it. Like AP classes, my college classes. In high school, I was kind of like the kind of person that likes to read and write. Keyword was the kind of person that just likes to read and write. And nursing school is a different kind of demon, okay? Like, you think you know what the devil's gonna do? No, you're not ready. It's hard and it's very humbling because you will be used to getting like A's and B's, and then you'll come out of a test, you'll come out of that whole like, I got a 76, and like that's just what it is. It's really hard, and I don't know, I can't really explain how hard it is. It's hard in a different kind of way because you're tested mentally, physically, emotionally. There are times that you're just gonna cry, like cry. And I ain't no punk, but you just kind of lay in the dark and like stare at the ceiling and just cry. And I'm not talking like, okay, cry and then get up and then go on with your day. Like, you're gonna have to take mental health days in nursing school. Like, and it's gonna be a deep cry. Like a Notebook kind of cry. Like the Titanic kind of cry. No, like Marley and Me when the dog dies kind of a cry. Yeah, and that's okay. Numero dos. Nursing school is expensive. This shit is not cheap. So if you thought that you were gonna just roll in here and just do whatever, listen to me. Go ahead and get a side hustle. Go ahead and just save your money before you apply. Keep at least 2 stacks. Keep 2 racks on the side for miscellaneous stuff. And I'm not talking mommy, daddy payments. Like, you know, parents take care of tuition or whatever the case may be. I'm talking about things outside of tuition that is just crazy expensive. Just to name a few things off the top of my head, I'm talking like shit, fees, just fees on the side. With nursing school, there's a lot of things that you have to do before you can be approved to be in these like classified or specialized areas. So of course you're gonna have to get a background check, maybe more than one if you go to like certain units like pediatric units and psychiatric units and things like that. You're gonna have to get your immunizations, so you're gonna have to get a flu shot, a TB skin test, and be current on all of your immunizations. You're gonna have to pay for CPR classes. You're gonna have to pay for uniforms. Oh my God, uniforms. At my school, we have to wear white shoes that are like solid, like that solid material. So things that can't seep in. You have to get shoes, you have to get uniforms, you have to get books. Books are something like a devil, literally. You're gonna have to, for the most part, you're gonna have to get the required text, and you're gonna need to get the supplemental text that your friends tell you to get from the semester before, because the required text will have the information on the exam, but the supplemental text will have information for you to retain knowledge and really know what you're talking about. So, yeah. Oh, not to mention, you're gonna have to have a means of transportation. With the nursing school, we're so different than a lot of other majors because we do classes on campus or wherever you do your courses. And then we have to go to all these clinical sites. So we might have to go to a clinic, we might have to go to a hospital, we might have to go to private practices like rehabilitation centers or things like that. And you have to have a means of transportation to get there. It's not just about making it to and from class. So that's another thing. Numero tres. And this one was a really big one for me. Nursing school is more of a mental battle than it is a physical battle. And you just have to be aware, like, yeah, the 12-hour shifts suck. They suck. Or they may suck. But it's not even the 12-hour shifts. It's being thrown into an element that you're not necessarily comfortable with, or being thrown into settings that you're just not sure if you could perform to the best of your ability. So that's really it. And then coming from those, you know, daunting situations, and then having to do stacks of paperwork or create care plans, and just not feeling confident in who you are and what you're doing. So yeah, you'll feel tired, but mentally you're gonna feel like ran over by a bus. Like, can you feel ran over by a bus mentally? I guess that's a physical thing. I don't know. But it's more of a mental thing. So if you wake up with the right attitude, get your positive affirmations in, mentally visualize exactly what you're going to do and how you're going to achieve those things, you're halfway there. Really, watch it. Number 4. Okay, I said the last one was the biggest thing for me, but this was the biggest thing for me. Number 4, simple truth about nursing school. You're going to have to commit. Like, it's so weird to say, but like, nursing school has to become what you almost eat, sleep, breathe, shit, like everything. Like, you're gonna have to tell your family no. You're gonna have to tell your friends no. You're gonna have to tell your man and your girl no. Like, I can't go out today. I can't hang out today. I can't do these things with you guys today because I have to read the same things over and over and over again just to maybe get a B. But that's what it takes. It'll be very difficult if you aren't completely invested in nursing school. So you're gonna have to really decide if this is what you want to do, because it's very time consuming, and nursing school doesn't care about what you have going on in your personal life a lot of times. So just be ready to tell your homies, like, maybe not this week, or, you know, just prepare them, because a lot of people outside of nursing school don't understand. They just think that you're over exaggerating or whatever the case may be, but it's a real investment. You really have to commit yourself, because you're now responsible for people and things that you were never responsible for before. So that's a really big one. You have to commit, and you have to be confident in what you're doing. We get thrown into crazy situations a lot of the time, but you have to just own it. And when you put on those scrubs and you put on your lab coat and you go to the hospital, you look real official. But little do they know, you don't know shit. But you know what? You have to just fake it till you make it and commit. So, simple truth about nursing school for me, number 5. Simple truth is that I don't know if it's worth it yet. I'm going through a journey and a process just like everyone else, and as much as I hope that it's worth it, and as much as I hope that this is the end all be all and this is my true passion and journey, you just don't know until you're in the setting. And we could be student nurses, as you know, we could be the best student nurse, but you won't know until you're in that real setting and you are the nurse and you are solely responsible for those patients and their families and providing care. So I wish I could say, oh, it's all worth it. It's worth it in the end, I promise. Like, I can't promise you that, because I could graduate in December and be like, I knew I should have been a stripper or something like that. But you just never know. So just, I guess, trust the journey, and yeah, that's it. But for future videos and future clips, you can expect a lot of nursing content. Yeah, a lot of nursing content, a little bit about me. I try to do things experience-based, so it'll be all from my personal experiences, my personal tips and tools and tricks that help me get to this point successfully, that I want to share with you. You can expect a lot of like laughing, a lot of excitement, a lot of excitement, a lot of anger, because I'm always angry. I kind of like to stay that way. Yeah, you can expect some tips, some heads up for parents, for prospective students, and even current nursing students on what's in store for you. And most importantly, you can expect some genuine positivity, because more than anything, I want for you all to succeed and just to walk in your path and your purpose. So that's it. All in all, I believe in you. And if I could do it, I know that you can too. I mean, I did it with a little bit of flair, but I believe in you, and I believe that you could do anything that you set your mind to. You just have to commit. And you have me along the way, so you're basically clutch. The most important thing is to just remember that this is a journey, and there's going to be some really high highs and some really low lows, but it's a journey, and you'll have me along the way. So if you mess with me, if you ride for me the way that I ride for you, make sure you like, subscribe, and maybe even leave me a comment at the bottom telling me things that you may like to see, or my input on certain content, or things like that. Until next time. Day 2. Let's get it done.